Alright people, Catfish Dave here. We've just had some recent snow. The water temperatures have dropped quite a bit, a couple really cold nights. A lot of these YouTubers, man, when they're not getting on fish, they like to go make these bait videos. I've been getting on plenty of fish, plenty of big fish. I need more bait, so I took a couple days off for the first part of the snow to edit videos, and now I'm going to chase skipjack. My favorite way to do that this time of year, still late winter, very early spring, and I do it a lot of times a year, is to troll. I've got 3 different rods. I'm going to be running the speed of my motor, and I'm going to be throwing various lures that run different depths that have different looks. Let's see if we can get up here and score some bait. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm about froze to death after that ride. First bait I'm gonna throw, it's got a little rattle in it. It's called a slab wrap. It's kind of like a mini rattle trap. We're gonna chunk it out. A lot of times you're trying to catch skipjack and you're using the same old stuff, and you'll see some bass guy or crappie guy, he's catching skipjack, trying to catch what he's trying to catch, and you're not catching any skipjack and you're fishing directly for him. That's because they're using something like that. I've seen them caught on little rapalas, mini rattle traps, rooster tails. They don't always hit the basic skipjack lures the best on every day. Most of the time they do, that's why we use them. But just in case, we're going to throw that on there, see if that's what they want. It's cold out here. I want to get some bait and go. The next thing is this Foley spoon. That's standard skipjack catching material. Got a little 1/2 ounce weight on it. We'll chunk it even farther behind. This will run the deepest in case they have gotten below the surface a bit. And then here we've got the old skipjack standard. Basically 3 white jigs, crappie jigs, tied in series like a sabiki rig. That last rig I threw is what I get skipjack on most of the time. I'm just going to keep working my way back into this creek until I find a sweet spot. We got our first hit on the spoon. The spoon is the bait I've got that's running the deepest. They may be deep after it is cold. Well, so far the bite is slow. It could have something to do with the snow. Yeah. We're hooked up. Thanks to the Foley spoon, we have been hooked up. That's a beauty right there. Yes, sir. That ain't what we're after. There goes a dag-blasted dog in my video. We're probably not going to find any shallow because of the cold nights. Looks like the only bites we got were deep. That's okay. Now that I've established that, that's where we'll spend the rest of the day, out deep. And if the spoon is the only thing that's going to get bit, I may throw another one on. We're hooked up. Well, we did get one shallow, and it was on the spoon. Looks like the spoon's the only thing that they're wanting today. That's why you throw different lures. We're hooked up. Yes, sir. Small skipjack on the slab wrap. Hey, that's why I threw it out there. Catching skipjack for a YouTube video. It puts money in my pocket, bait in my cooler, fishing entertainment for your viewer. Oh, we're hooked up. We was hooked up. The spoon is getting most of the action. The trusty white flies ain't catching jack squat. Not today. That's why I have other options to throw, because you never know. That spoon is definitely getting the most action, and it's probably not due to the fact it's a spoon. It's probably due to the fact we've had these cold nights, and that spoon with that half-ounce weight is running a little bit deeper to them. Okay, y'all, we're fixing to change game plans. I seen them bumping that spoon on the way out, but just not taking it. In other words, the spoon is getting to the right depth, but may not be the perfect lure. It just happens to be the lure they're finding because the surface temps are so cold it's got them drove down. So what I'm going to do now is I've got this iPilot spot lock trolling motor here. We're going to go from our main motor, which is running about 2 to 2.1 miles per hour. And I'm going to use the trolling motor. I'm going to set a course, let the trolling motor do the work, and we're going to drop our speed slower so that our lures are running deeper. And let's see if that does anything. We're going to slow down to about 1.5 miles per hour. There's a garbage can if anyone needs one. Even the fly got hit. We're running them a little bit deeper. They are less interested in the flies, I can tell you that. We may be on to something here. Right here, there we go. Yep. Woo. That's a big one there. Yeah. Yeah. So far, this little slab wrap's turning out to be a good bait. It's caught as many as the spoon has now. I believe this is the third one on it. So far, the slab wrap is catching most of the skipjack. They've even quit hitting the spoon. And as soon as I said that, the slab wrap gets another one. Sir. Slab wrap. The lure of choice today. It's hard to get the hooks out of their mouth, but boy, it catches them. Yes, sir. Five, six. It's number 7. Dag blasted white bass. A lot of YouTubers show bait videos when they ain't on no good catfish. I've been on good catfish. Why did I show this one? Well, algorithm's number 1, but number 2, it's part of being a catfisherman. I've got 7 skipjack in there. That is enough to go do a trip. Most of the time, I can really get on them skipjack throwing them 3 white flies or a Foley spoon. But after all that nice weather, and we got some snow and some 15-degree nights, well, that slowed down and changed the bite. I learned about using different types of lures watching bass fishermen and other guys that weren't meaning to catch skipjack. They would be catching skipjack when I wasn't catching them on traditional skipjack lures. Today's one of those days. It's a lesson in itself. Either way, it is a video. There was fish in this video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one, signing out. There's always a dag-blasted dog in one of my videos.